Well, lovely to film outside. Hello to you all. Today I finished my second workout on the Boring But Big programme. And I've been asked, Groby, how do you grow muscles? First thing is you need to eat a lot of food, like me. Bulk for about 15 years is the optimum way to gain muscle. I was just fat, but pretty much eat a lot of food and train hard. But I'm always told you need to train in the 8 to 12 rep range to gain muscle. No. Any rep range around 3 reps to, I'd say, 20 is enough to get, even 1 rep can gain muscle. I mean, yeah, but the thing is, certain rep ranges give better achievements in certain aspects. Like the 3 to 5 rep range, what I train in, benefits strength mostly. Because if you go up, if you do a 3 rep max of, I don't know, 100 kilos on the deadlift, yeah? If you up a rep a week, you up to 4 reps of 100, you've added another rep of 100. That's a big jump. But if you do 11 reps of 60 and you add 1 rep, it's not as much weight moved. That's what I'm getting at. So you want to get stronger, do lower reps with higher weight. If you want to get bigger, like me, but not super fat, you do around, optimum range is around 6 to 15 reps is what I'd say. 20 can still build muscle, but once you start going over 20 into 30s, you're building more muscular endurance. So with the compounds like deadlift, squats, bench, I will tend to do around 5 reps. On my program, you do 5 reps, then next week you do 3, and then you do 1, stuff like that. But with bodybuilding, I will do normally around 6 reps, to be honest with you, and I'll increase reps every week. If I can't, I'll do 6 reps again the next week, and if I can't get any more reps, I'll just lower the weight and do more reps. Because it's all about progressive overload. That is when you are using more weight or using more reps. You are making the muscle adapt to change. If you do the same reps every week, if you do 6 by 20 kilos on what machine? I don't know, pull down. Let's say you do 20 kilos on the pull down, all right? And you do 6 reps. If you do that 3 weeks in a row, your body will stagnate. It won't change because the body is adapting itself to that weight. If you can do that weight, you will stick with that weight. So if you constantly increase the weight or the reps, you will build more muscle. So for me, I could only do, I think, 5 reps of 80 on deadlift. I can only do 5 by 80. Which, to be honest with you, is pretty strong for just starting. But then again, I was like fucking 90 kilos. So, yeah, so that. But, let's hold it for a second. But, going to, that can now lift, I did 5 by 110 kilos. So I've added 30 kilos just on the same amount of reps. Fucking hell, my acne is back. But with deadlift, I can now do 130 kilos for 1 rep. That means I have increased strength because I can only do 90 by 1. So I've increased my strength by 40 kilos. As a plate each side, I've increased it by. Which is a really good amount of progress in a year. But then again, it is my first year, so I will get... Actually, no, it's not. I've already finished my first year. This is year 2. I'm in year 2. So I finished 1 year next year. So if I want to get strong, do low reps. If I want to get bigger, do high reps. I've got so big only using lower reps, which is a pretty good... It shows that you don't need these high reps, these really high volume bodybuilding workouts to get results. Because you can do stuff like power building, where you power lift and still get bigger. Your body will adapt. You have to get bigger to get stronger. You don't have to, but it's pretty much how your body wants. You will get bigger to support more weight. When like you see these small powerlifters, not small, they're just lean, they have less fat. They still have a large amount of muscle to produce force. So all these bodybuilders who are really big, their muscles have been conditioned to do 8 reps. And so the muscle will get larger. But normally you won't see bodybuilders lifting fucking 800 pounds off the floor. Chris Bumstead is quite strong, but he also does lots of squats and lots of things like that. So he does a little bit of, he does the powerlifting movements, not in a powerlifting way, but he's still very strong. many bodybuilders can't lift large amounts of weight. They're very big, can't lift loads of weight. Many powerlifters can lift a lot of weight, but a lot of them are quite small, like around 70 kilos around, but they can be very short, so they can pack more muscle on their frame. Then you have strong men. Now this is the part where you eat so much food that you get larger, and you use heavy weights, but they do also use mid-rep ranges like 8 to 12 to get larger, because with larger muscles you can normally produce more force. You have more muscle to produce more force. So don't just use light baby weight. Use some heavy weight for you. It's not like, when I say heavy, I mean heavy relative to your strength. Right now heavy for me is fucking 120. That's very heavy for me. That is heavy. But to someone that could be their fucking bench. That's my deadlift. Well, my deadlift is one. It doesn't matter. But let's just say your strength is, you can only do 70 on deadlift for 5. That is heavy to you. Your body sees that as heavy. When someone says I can do 240 on deadlift, that's heavy. That does not make it heavy for you. That can make it impossible for you. You can't progress with that. Use a weight that is heavy relative to you. Or, let's see. Jeez. It's all these trees. But I'll show some footage. I did cable rows with like 8 reps. This is to build muscle. These are accessories to build muscle, but I also do heavy weights. Do not let people tell you what to do. Find what works for you and do it. For me, I always work with heavy weights because I like the feeling of lifting heavy. I couldn't stick with the feeling of light weights. I just felt weak. I felt embarrassed, to be honest. So yeah, that's why I didn't do it. Also, do not make the mistake. Do not feel embarrassed about the weight you're lifting. You are there. These people might have been there for 2 years. So, do not... Right, so I don't film in the gym very much. That's because I'm embarrassed to film. I don't want to film. I feel like a fucking weirdo, to be honest with you. But... you should always feel confident in the gym. Do what you have to do, and don't let people tell you what to do. We're gonna change fucking location now.